news break coming up in about an hour. Handling Combs continues right now. You're watching Fox.
I did not have a chance to see or to read yet Senator Obama's speech, but I'm very glad that he gave it.
That was Hillary Clinton reacting not long after Obama's speech. The two candidates are locked in a fierce battle for the Democratic nomination, which may ultimately be settled by superdelegates. With us now to explain how the controversy over Obama's pastor could impact the presidential race is former Clinton advisor Dick Morris. To keep up to date with the presidential race and get Dick's latest columns and newsletters for free, you can log on to dickmorris.com. Thanks for being with us, Dick. So I guess first thing I want to know, just as a strategist, what did you think of the speech that Obama gave?
I think that it was inadequate. I think it was beautifully crafted as a literary document. But I think that you have to start with the fact that Obama can't tell the American people the real reason why he's doing what he's doing here. The reason he probably joined that church and cottoned up to right and kind of became his friend is because he's from Honolulu. He's an Ivy League guy. He's got a white mother. How is he going to get elected state senator from Chicago?
Well, I mean, hold on. I don't know if that's fair.
And now he can't distance himself from right because he needs a unanimous black vote.
Dick, I mean, he says
can't tell the truth.
He says this is the person who led him to Jesus Christ. I mean, you're really questioning that? I mean, do we have evidence that he only joined the church for political reasons and he's making that up?
I'm saying that that his biggest political problem, Williams said it earlier, his biggest political problem was how does he make it in a city that is alien to him, where he's just arrived, with a background that would not be positively received by the local establishment, and Wright probably played a key role in that introduction.
Well, but Wright also attracted a lot of other people, like Oprah Winfrey, and there are a lot of people that went to that church.
So the problem that he faced is, how do you explain something when you can't really say what happened, which is a problem presidents often face. And Bill Clinton faced that problem with Lewinsky, and he screwed it up. And when a president doesn't know how to get out of a situation like that, it shows that he probably shouldn't be president. And Obama did a very poor job today of explaining that. And I think that it really raises questions about his judgment, not about his loyalty to America, not about his extremist views, because he's not that. I don't think for 1 minute he believes what Wright is saying. But it does raise questions about his ability to be president. The presidents have to be ruthless. They have to cut people off at the knees. They have to take their best friend and throw him overboard, because that's the way a president has to be.
But don't you think one of the attractive qualities about him is that he's not just like every other politician, that he doesn't do exactly what every political operative would have told him to do? I mean, come on, we don't know a single person who would have said, everyone would have said, throw him under the bus, like you just said. I mean, you don't think people will appreciate that?
No. A president who isn't willing to be ruthless at the crucial moment is a terrible president. And today he displayed a level of weakness, a level of lack of ruthlessness, and an absence of judgment that really bothers me.
Hey, Dick, I want to stay to this. It's about honesty and it's about judgment. I think this is now becoming the entire theme here. Now, there was one report, by the way, that Oprah Winfrey left the church here. But, you know, I think he showed a level of his ambition, and it had been written about, and we've been following this story, too, which I think is the next wave for him in terms of controversy. As a rite of passage, because he was politically ambitious in Chicago, he went to meet with a terrorist. They had one of the leaders of the Weather Underground that bombed the Pentagon, that didn't regret and wished he'd done more in 2001. So he did have a level of ambition there that would confirm your theory.
That's right. And I think the political fact is the Democratic Party is stuck with this guy.
Yeah.
He's their nominee. Because unless he ends up in jail or something, the superdelegates are not going to deliver the nomination to someone that lost the primary.
That's my next question. All right, so Michigan and Florida apparently are not going to have a redo.
Michigan not?
Well, it's looking more and more likely that they're not going to have one. So he wins the popular vote. It looks like Hillary with proportional distribution can't win. He wins the delegate count. Hillary's now going to go to the superdelegates. Is she going to say to them, look at this controversy with Pastor Wright?
Sure.
He's not electable.
Sure she is.
Will that fly? And will it then appear to Obama supporters like it was stolen?
Yes, no, and no.
I'm sorry. You
wanted short answers. He always lectures me. I give long answers.
No, but
yes, she will try it. No, it won't fly. And yes, if it did fly, the Obama supporters would vote for McCain.
So wait a minute. She is going to then go to superdelegates, because she'll need them. You agree with me? She'd need the superdelegates to get the nomination. She's going to say, look at this controversy with Pastor Wright. And she'll make that case. You don't think it'll work. And so he's going to have the nomination. Then the next question is, with all of this baggage about honesty, 20 years, Louis Farrakhan, I don't think this is going to fly with the American people. Polls show it's not flying now. Then can he be elected in a general election?
Yeah, he can be. He can be. There's a heck of a recession on. The violence and the war is escalating. McCain said that he doesn't know anything about the economy, not one of the brighter things to say when you're running for president. But this will be a burden that he will have to carry on his shoulders all the way to election day. That might well sink him.
I want to ask this because I think America is looking at this man as Louis Farrakhan II, meaning Jeremiah Wright. And I don't think most people are going to believe he didn't know, especially because he disinvited him.
When he gave that first defense, it was his equivalent of I didn't inhale. I wasn't there. It was like John Kerry saying, oh, my war record was this, and then somebody says, no, it was that.
They'll see that as an extremist, and they'll worry that he thinks that way, right?
Okay, we're going to have to pick this up after the break.
Very possibly.
Okay. And let's check in now with Greta Van Susteren.